Welcome back, Phil Cohen here, Cohen on Content. My usual weekly discussion about content and why we need it. This is Kim Sarrubi, president of Saddle Ranch Productions. Full disclosure, Saddle Ranch produces all the content for my networks, as well as a number of others.
Yes.
Come on, Kim. Tell them why content's important, and then tell them why you do it and how you do it.
Well, content is important for a lot of reasons. If you don't have the right information up there and you're not getting the right information to the people viewing, it makes no sense to even have it up there. We've developed over years of studying this a way to figure out the most effective content to have in your environment.
So from what I hear, you're saying digital signage is more than just a sign? I can't believe that.
Yes.
I thought you just took a piece of poster board and a crayon and wrote special burgers, 29 cents. So there's something better to do with a digital sign.
There is, and you are talking to somebody who does that for a living. We only produce content. We don't do anything else.
All right, enough with the commercial.
It's not a commercial.
Tell us, what do you do to produce effective content?
We have a process called the TCM audit. And the TCM audit is targeted content mapping. And there's 4 things that go into that. You measure the dwell time.
Right.
You measure the audience.
Yep.
You profile the venue and the message. So we find out what is the message you're trying to get. Because somebody might want to have a message where they're trying to upsell something. But somebody else's message might just be, I'm trying to educate. So you really need to know what the message is. And then who your audience is. How long they're standing there. And what's the environment. And we put all those things together to create the correct content for your venue.
Which is why your stuff works for me.
That's correct.
Other kinds of digital signage companies that are not necessarily a place-based network like mine, but might be retail or might be hospitality or some of the other types of clients that you guys produce for. Are you still using the same basic mapping strategy?
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
It's not just me that it's dwell time, it's audience demographic or audience number, it's the environment and whether or not the message is appropriate for that environment. But you're suggesting that if I were a restaurant, you'd still be doing a similar...
You still do the same thing, and the reason why is because all those variables are going to change no matter what the environment is. So that gives us our answer of what kind of message we need to get across, what we need to produce that's right for you.
So it's the same variables. If you guys want a variable, you should write to me. I'll sell you 2 of them. It's the same variables, the same
Correct.
4.
Correct.
But each one is different for each different environment.
Right, and that's how we come out with the right stuff for the right client every time.
Yeah, sounds like a commercial to me. And that's not why we had her here. We're talking about content, not just Saddle Ranch making some money. And that's another question we're talking about, and another time, Ms. Sarrubi, is converting that to they say content is king.
Yes.
Of course, we hear that every 11 minutes.
I love that saying.
I know you do. But content is cash.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about how to convert content to cash.
Right.
Next time I have
For the
you on.
network, not for me, but for the
I understand. Yeah, you'll
Even though
make
I'm
yours
going to make
too.
my money. Even though I want to make my money.
All right, enough. Thanks for tuning in this week. Listen, if you want to be interviewed or if you've got any ideas, specific questions you want asked, answered, write to me. What is it? It's Phil at
Cohen on Content.
.com. Okay, Phil at Cohen on Content.com. See you next week. Thanks.